Okay, so this is the second time I've now filmed this part. I got 3 cards for you guys. First one is Secrets with a woman from the 1920s. The identity, however, is the husband. So that's card number 1. Card number 2 is the identity is a grandparent. It's the Magic card with 2 hands. Wiccan, sorcerer or sorceress, alchemist, illusionist. Card number 3 is law enforcement, judge, lawyer, lawmaker, the law, and the identity is actually the wife. So that's card number 3. I guess I could hold it up straight. All right. So pick 1, 2, or 3, and then I'm gonna just pull some separate cards for each one. So, blah, blah, blah. Let's start with the Oracle of Portals by Tess Will Whitehurst. All right. How are you guys doing tonight? Good. It's kind of a big day with the new moon and the solar eclipse that happened and the Chinese New Year bringing in the fire horse finally. All right, let's get a card for the collective. What do they need to know concerning this particular archetype or situation or person? All right. So first card we got is Sunrise. Number 6. Let's choose one more. And we got Descend, number 9, and Multiverse, number 37. Sorry, the glare. It's a cool picture. Okay, so we got Sunrise, Descend, and Multiverse. So at Sunrise, maybe you'll be descending into the multiverse. All right, let's keep going. Let's do the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. Why I can't, my words are not wording, my mouth is not mouthing. The Chess Queen, Trust Strategizing, number 30. Okay. Okay, let's do some of this one. All right, so this situation is unfolding. And right now, the best way to go about it is maybe follow the leader. I don't know whether you're supposed to be the leader or if there's somebody that you have like a mentor or a teacher maybe. There was possibly a misunderstanding between the two of you, which was a part of triangulation, maybe through another person. Interesting. Okay, this kind of took a different turn. But the most important way that you can kind of steer clear of any issues is pointing your nose and toes in the direction that you want to go. So whatever you think about, you create, right? Whatever you talk about, you create. You are the sum of the 5 people that you hang out the most with. So like really focus on that kind of stuff. Again, things that I've mentioned before, like playing music, go color, take a walk, anything to kind of get yourself to face in the direction that you really want to do. The direction that you want to go, the things that are important to you. Start physically pointing yourself towards those things. There's going to be peaks and valleys, which is kind of a psychonaut type term that I learned, because like when one is tripping on LSD, there's definitely peaks and valleys. And so I had a best friend at one point give me some really great advice that even during some of the more intense times, to know that it was going to eventually drop back down and you'd have a few moments to breathe again, recalibrate. So maybe take this time to do that. Yeah, pause and breathe. Very important. Good advice. Celebrate your achievements. So, you know, a lot of us go throughout our lives, like just we achieve one thing and then we move on to the next without ever actually taking into account all the hard work that we've actually put into to get to where we are. And that's like so important. I don't know what it is about us humans that we think that, you know, our own achievements aren't as important as other people's. I think it's really good to, like, what I actually like to do is each week I go back and think about, I kind of go back through my week through my planner and see all the things that I have hit, things that I want to still hit, and then congratulate myself, allow myself like a little mini party, have a cupcake, whatever it is that, like, reward yourself for getting through the things that you've been trying to get through, you know what I mean? Even the small things, like, okay, today I couldn't go to the gym, but I took a walk around the block instead. Dude, nutter butter for you. Like, seriously. Also, don't give up. So, especially 5 minutes before the miracle, as they say. Don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle. Okay, let me get some other cards here. Whoa! So, divine intervention is happening right now. Keywords are protection, guidance. Timing-wise, they're saying 3 weeks. So, maybe by the time the next full moon is coming around, like a week after that, this will be in fruition. This will have bloomed, I guess. If you're planting new seeds at the new moon, that makes sense. Okay. Let me choose one more. There is always a way. Keyword: possibilities, hope, faith. Orientation is yes, positive, and it says 3 days from now. So usually each moon, as far as I'm concerned, lasts like 3 days. Like the full moon, there's the day before, the day of, and the day after. And I kind of think the same thing is for new moons. I'm sure that there's actually like a technical schedule of that. Sometimes there's even a void of course moon. I'm not sure if you know anything about that, but that's like when, well, I won't get into things that I don't know as much about. But and then let me choose one more for you guys. Anything else that's important for the collective to know for this pile? Number 1. Says risky business, but you are protected, especially during travel right now, and career success is on its way. Also, serendipity and kismet, synchronicity. So this says the next full moon. So I think that that's like, moon cycles are a big deal. So I think within this 2 weeks, whatever you're planting right now, today, big deal. It's a big deal. It's going to actually come into fruition. Springtime, everything's going to be blooming. So really pay attention to what you're where you're planting your seeds, where you're putting your focus, where your attention is going, where your energy is going, who you're speaking to, how you're speaking, what you're saying to yourself, your own thoughts. It's all really important. What you surround yourself with, even lighting. Like lighting, music, all of it. It really makes a difference. Color, maybe use color magic. I find that that's really helpful. When I'm feeling, you know, particularly maybe a little bit gloomy, I love to wear like pastels, colors that make me think of scents that I really like orange or tangerine or lemon. You know, those are like the stereotypical types of like happy kind of smells, but like even tea rose, great scent. Remember, you are pure magic, now act like it. All right. So it's a good one. Okay, so on that note, is there anything else? Let me pick a couple from these just in case, since it kind of looks like it has to do with like a relationship, so let's see what it says here. This is the Mystic Love Oracle. Bought it somewhere online, I'm not really sure where. Probably on Amazon. So someone is missing you and thinking of you. That's nice. They're thinking about marriage and a sacred union. Okay. All right. Okay. They're sad because they don't know if they're going to give them a second chance, and that this relationship may have gone to the grave. Maybe you feel that way too. Travel, again, this is the second time, so travel is a big deal. I think that something's happening. You must be going somewhere. Experience new things, maybe with this person. Could be. And one more, Spirit. Healing and releasing. Big, big energy. Important. Healing and releasing. Heal what you can heal. Release what you can release. Things that aren't, you know, matching up with your highest good, even if they feel like they might be. Allowing God to bring into you what is actually meant for you. If you grip onto the things that you think that you want, the things that you think are correct, sometimes they're not. And sometimes the harder that you grip onto, the longer you get stuck in something that actually is going to just bring you misery. I mean, you got to really kind of just base it off of what you're feeling and what your situation is. It's going to be different for everybody, but I find that the more that I'm able to get out of my own way, the easier it is for God to come and bring miracles into my life. So, and that seems like that's a theme going on here. Divine masculine, not what it looks like, change, transition, non-committal, independent, and storm. So, intimacy and bonding, though. So it says, between the lines, look for what's hidden. Something to do with finances and possibly a breakup with somebody in the past. But trust your intuition and your inner knowing, because whatever this was, whatever regret or mistake that might have been made, I think that there was something more that you didn't see. It's strategic in some ways. Somebody's playing a game maybe, or you just don't see all the chess pieces right now, which is okay. Just trust that God does have your back, therefore you don't need to worry about it. Yeah, basically bliss and happiness coming in for you. And maybe it's arriving through a text message from somebody who you were actually in no contact with recently. So somebody who recently had you blocked, or there was an obstacle and they want to now go have fun and party because they think that you are their soulmate. Oh, and they find safety and comfort in your arms. Well, how nice. That's so nice. Tra-la-la. Väl, det bara kapara seconds, yeah? And don't give up. All right, pile number one, that was your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed that. If you want, give it a like or comment. Let me know what you thought. And you can find all my information in my bio or description. And thank you so much. Okay, this is for pile number two, the magic or magician, Wiccan, alchemist, sorcerer. Identity was the grandparent. This card here. So I'm going to pull a few Lenormand cards for this to start off and see what kind of extra information we can get about it. What is going on for the collective in group number two? Pile number two, what information can we give them that will be the most helpful for their highest path possible about situation, person, their relationship, something, whatever's going on in their life that's most important for them to hear right now. Let's start off with 3 cards if we can. Okay, something to do with the house, the home. Maybe someone's coming to your home to visit. That would be nice. Have a little visit. You don't even have to go anywhere. They're coming to you. Woo. And then we have whip, which is repeating cycles, sometimes painful, over and over again. Sometimes it's like negative thought patterns. So something to do with, okay. And then the other one is moon, which is hidden emotions, subconscious. Okay, so maybe negative thoughts or some kind of repeating addictive behavior or process of, like, you know, negative self-talk, something like that is like the underlying issue going on somewhere, affecting the home, affecting home life. Okay, let's see if we can get some more information here. Okay, but somebody's coming in with some information really quickly. The rider, it's a cool one. Oh, for Pete's sakes. They show the rider as a man in this one, which is pretty typical. Number 1 card. And it looks like something that was like possibly highly sexual. Snake sometimes represents wisdom, sometimes it represents kind of icky shit or hidden truth, forbidden knowledge. Maybe you're getting some information from somebody that's coming in, they're bringing information about your wish fulfillment, your desire, what you've been waiting to hear about, what you've been waiting for. It's coming in quickly. Awesome. Awesome. And it's about the heart. Yeah, it's about relationships. And somebody wanting to talk to you about new endings and beginnings that have been worrying you for a while, and basically come with you with like offering commitment of some kind of cycle that they want to start with you, possibly in public, even though right now you're alone, but they're wanting to come to your home so that they can anchor that in as quickly as possible, because they know that that's the key to permanent change and movement for you as a woman, so that you no longer have any responsibilities regarding icky shit, I guess. You can like kind of let that weight off your shoulders. It's a gentleman that's coming in for that, with a letter about generosity, wealth, finance, that's previously been blocked or cloudy, foggy, didn't know what was going on, and they have a gift for you, along with a choice that represents your happiness. Ooh, that's like nice. And they have to be, looks like they have to be kind of slick about it when they travel, because that's how they're going to have the best luck, even though there's a lot of talking, or there's been a obstacle to you being able to talk until recently, and now they want to come with you with a friendly energy. It's very important so that they can unmask hidden knowledge and have kind of like a more mature relationship that's loving with you. All right. Okay, let's pull a couple more of these. Just anything else, Spirit, that we want to share with the collective for this particular group, for group number 2? Any more important information? Any last minute messages about the person, when, timing, who even? We have plant medicine. Not sure if you're into mushrooms. Maybe you can do maybe you talk to them on the astral realm. Maybe you talk to them in dreams. Maybe you guys lucid dream together. It says, ask your guides for help, and you have the ability to transform your reality. So yeah, and it says, visitor arriving, this is your sign, make a wish. Ah! Okay, so yeah, someone's coming to you, like to you. Make a wish, miracle, dreams are coming true. That's exciting. All right. That's like pretty fucking good news as far as I'm concerned. Anything else, Spirit? Maybe like a couple more. I keep saying that, but learning from joy and not pain. Planting the seed. Playtime is a big deal for you. That's the best way to reset your energy. Trust your initial instinct. Whatever it was that you originally thought was the cause, the person, the solution, probably is correct. A lot of that comes through body wisdom. So feeling your gut, feeling your heart, checking in with your chakras, checking in with shit, even your blood sugar, how tired you are, you know. You can find the answers in silence, and that was then and this is now. So looks like somebody's coming in to tie up loose ends. Before they might have been selective listening, but they're all done with that. So surrender the outcome by praying, and you will break free from nostalgia's trap. If you go with the ebb and flow, you're going to get lots of cash money, baby. And always go with curiosity over fear so you can become the alchemist. The canvas is your blank canvas, so make it yours. There's no longer any illusion, and you're having a paradigm shift because you're connected into your divinity. The best way to go about that is pausing and breathing, and through travel and comfort. So what you seek is seeking you. As long as you have healthy boundaries and try again, whatever brings you joy, go do that. Okay. All right, pile 2, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you like this reading, please leave a comment or like. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you thought. And I will see you on your next one. Happy new moon. Hello, pile 3. Okay, so your card was the lawyer, the judge, law enforcement, lawmaker. The identity was the wife. So, you can see this. So let's do some tarot cards actually for this pile. Let's start off with some of those. So the King of Wands, fiery passion, ideas, meat stick. Okay, that actually kind of seems like a lawyer type of guy, somebody who wants the truth, right? That makes sense. So maybe you're involved in some kind of a law, something's going on with a lawsuit. I'm not sure. We will keep looking here. We have the Queen of Cups, so maybe there's a woman involved that is very highly emotional, in tune with her emotions. Very watery, Venus, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Interesting, there's a king and a queen. Let's do one more. And the Four of Swords, so contemplation, taking a break, resting is pretty important here before you take any action. Okay, so let's do some of the Norman cards that I have. They are called, what are they called? The like Slavic version? Yeah, folklore Lenormand. I really like the pictures on them, they're really pretty. All right, so first off, we have the sun. So happiness is coming to be anchored in from somebody who is anchored in with self-care, somebody who might be coming in to bring you an offer, something about hidden knowledge, something that was hidden from you before, and it's going to help with financial stuff. It's going to really bring in some flow somehow. Something that was hidden before is now something hidden before, something that was so the financial stuff was like being hidden before. Now it's coming out into the light. There's new information, a new message coming in from a female that about something that was previously blocked, because the mountain, around your house. Again, we got the house. Like, are they coming to your home? Something about your home. But good luck around commitment and old responsibilities. It's incoming. Somebody's coming in with a message about commitment or contract. Maybe it has to do with the lawyer stuff. Something you've been talking about with a friend possibly, and maybe worrying about because it's been subconscious, it's been hidden up until now. But the choice is now being put into the public. Something that you were alone and trying to figure out yourself, maybe with institutes. Yeah, this is like, yeah, interesting. But a gift is coming in that's going to create move and change, and an ending of an old way of being, an old way of maybe even something to do with your family that's very important, but it's going to be a wish fulfilled of your heart. Ooh, I love that. That's really nice. That's nice. Okay. All right, all right. Let's get a few of these. We are 24. Oops. Hello. You'd think I'd be able to shuffle right now, but hey. in training. In training. So how are you guys doing tonight? Good, I hope. I hope you're having a good, happy new moon, happy lunar new moon, lunar new year. Year of the dragon. Exciting stuff. Fresh. Yeah, I mean, like, I love the dragon, but year of the fire horse. Good Lord. We're coming out of the dragon, going into the fire horse. I mean, both are good, but it's a very different energy. So, looking forward to it. All right, so someone is missing you and thinking about a sacred union or marriage. Interesting. I wonder if that has to do with the lawyer. Because they find that you are what makes them feel whole and offers them inner growth. They're at a crossroads, though, right now about what makes them happy and where they can find their bliss, basically, again, with you. Their friends were influencing them to think maybe toxic thoughts about maybe saying that you were a karmic relationship, but really you're actually their divine feminine and going to become part of their family. So despite any of the hurting and agonizing pain, they're going to find safety and comfort with you. And anything that was hidden or snake-like or not what it looks like is going to come out into the open. A lot of compromise, romance, soulmate. Okay, so this is a lot about relationships going on here. I'm not sure what is happening, who's coming in for you, but someone, I mean, is everybody, all three piles, it seems like they're all somebody's coming in for you guys. That's exciting. I mean, hey, I'm not going to doubt it. Somebody might have an apology for you, want to go out and have fun, travel with you before something that was blocked. Maybe they were keeping tabs on you on your social media, but they're really looking to reconnect in a relationship, not just a hookup in a one-night stand, but actually reconciliation and rebuild. Hoping that you'll give them a second chance. Basically, they've been in a bunch of anxiety and worrying, hoping that they could heal and release it, so that you would know that they were single and not in a relationship, and that they had gone through a spiritual awakening, basically. And their responsibilities around their ex-lover or old spark no longer applied, because you are their new love, you are their renewed hope, and they see a home and foundation with you. And right now, maybe they have to kind of not show their true self to their, like, I don't know, followers, or there's maybe even their family, so they can kind of keep it private so that nothing gets sabotaged in the time being. But expect to be hearing from them. They're going to be calling you and letting you know what has been hidden, basically. Any legal matters or disputes or regrets or mistakes or lies or keeping secrets are all going to be turned over into the light and changed into transitioned, basically. And you're going to end up being financially awesome. Everything's going to happen in divine timing and ultimately leading to love and strong affection. Well, that's fantastic. Isn't that lovely? That's sweet. I like that. Okay, so everybody is getting some kind of a message, it seems like, from somebody that they've been waiting to hear from. Maybe a Valentine thing that didn't work out. I'm not sure. Spirit, anything else? Should pull one from here. Give you one more. So this is your sign. Take action. Your intuition is right. Now, this moment is the timing. Orientation is yes, positive. Oh my God. Okay, visitor arriving soon. So, dude, it's happening. Ask your guides for help. And a gift. Okay, so expect a gift. I don't know if you're getting proposed to. I don't know what's happening. Or like you're going to be rewarded. Like if it's a law thing, maybe you get rewarded maybe it's a divorce paper. I don't know. I'm not sure. It has to do with travel and maybe gathering more information before receiving. But help is on the way. Help is on the way immediately. Your prayers have been answered. That's amazing. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting everything to be so positive, but hey, I'm going to take it. That's wonderful. So I hope you guys like that. Thank you so much for being here, pile number 3. Let me know if you enjoyed that. Leave a comment or a like, and all of my information is in the description box, and I will be seeing you soon. Happy lunar new moon and happy solar eclipse. And and I will be seeing you soon. Namaste.